Hey everybody, welcome back into the Smoker Society. I'm Anvil, and today, I wasn't even gonna do a video. I wasn't even gonna cook anything because it's raining outside. It's been raining for like 12 hours. It's awful out. But you know what? They don't cancel the Super Bowl because it's raining, so I'm gonna cook. And there's nothing that I love more than mixed grill. So what I'm gonna do today, gonna have a mixed grill with a combination of spare ribs, spatchcock chicken, and a beef short ribs. The only other thing, unfortunate thing is with beef short ribs, they are not the massive dino bones that we are so accustomed to. The way my meat guy cuts them, he cuts them like this. You can see there's 3 bones in there, but you know what? It's still delicious. It's still awesome. It's still fatty. It's still beef. So I got these spare ribs at a decent price, and I got this chicken, this whole chicken I'm going to spatchcock. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Later on, I'm going to have some assistance. Your boy Luke is going to come by. We're going to cook. We're going to hang out. We're going to eat. We're going to drink. And we're going to do what we love to do. So stick with us. I'm going to show you how it's done. Before we get started, there's one thing that I want to address. I want to talk about. A lot of people tell me like, I wish I knew how to cook. Cooking is difficult. I don't know. I don't know what to do. How do I get started? Whatever. Honestly, one of the points of this channel is to dispel the notion that cooking is difficult. It's easy. All right. There's nothing difficult about it. They throw a lot of fancy terms at you when you watch cooking shows and things like that. Like I'm gonna have a nice garlic aioli. You know what that is? Mayonnaise. All right. Aioli is mayonnaise. Period. That's the best rebranding in the history of the world, okay? Mayonnaise into aioli. So do what I aim to do, the Smoke Ring Society, let everybody know that cooking's easy. Cooking's not difficult. All you gotta just have the desire. If you're tired of eating at restaurants, you wanna stop wasting your money, especially with what's going on in the world right now. Everything's expensive. So you're gonna sit down at restaurants every day, you're gonna be broke real fast. So that's what we wanna do. We wanna help everybody learn how to cook and say, that you can do it too, all right? So, and just like with this video here today, spatchcock chicken. Sounds really fancy, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's just a whole chicken, and it's easy to do. So, let's do it. All right, first thing you're going to want to do after you unwrap everything is dry it off. You don't want to put wet meat on the smoker. You don't want that gross stuff from the packaging contaminating the magic that you're about to create. So, just gonna roll paper towels, piece of cake, one side, the other side, pat everything down. And we're going to want to trim this fat off in a little bit. We'll make sure we do that, but pat it dry and move it to the side. So this is the chicken that we're going to spatchcock. And while that sounds hilarious, I agree that it sounds hilarious. Basically, it's butterflying. You're going to butterfly the chicken. So I love it that somebody invented and decided we're going to call this spatchcocking. If there's history behind that, somebody let me know in the comments. But what you're gonna need to do this is either a really sharp knife or some kitchen scissors. I happen to have kitchen scissors, so we're gonna use them right here. All right, so here we go. Here's the top side of the bird, right? Piece of cake, breast, leg, wings. So what we're gonna do is turn it over the back side. Basically, spatchcocking, all we're doing is we're cutting out the spine. We're cutting out this part right here so that we can lay it flat on the smoker. So you just work a side. I already got it started. So you just cut through it. I like to work both sides at a time. Just kind of makes things easier. Instead of rolling down one side and everything starts flipping and flopping on you. So you cut all the way through. Wow, this is still a little frozen. I had this sitting out overnight thinking I'd be good to go, but we're still a little frozen right there in the middle. So you cut from bow to stern, butt to neck, cut all the way through. There you go. That's what you got left. Don't throw that away. That's good for making broth. So there you go. There's a spatchcock chicken. So you're gonna lay it flat on the smoker like that. What you want to do is you want to tuck the wings underneath, so that the tips don't burn up and get crispy on you. So there you go, spatchcock chicken ready to go. So we're gonna season these up. We're gonna go outside, get the smoker rolling, and we're gonna get some meats cooking. Like I said, It is raining outside. It's been raining forever. You see this craptacular day that I'm left dealing with. Oh, 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 oh. But like I said, they don't cancel the Super Bowl because there's a few drops of rain. There's a glimmer of hope though, because you look up underneath, see that nice fancy ledge? Let's bring it on down. Look at the old Weber. Come around to this side. I don't know if you can see it. Dry, wet. Dry, wet. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the old smokestack there. Oh my God, the air conditioner just kicked on. Start the smokestack, fill her up, keep it on the Weber underneath. Then we're gonna transfer it over there. While I'm in here hiding from the rain and the charcoal is going, I want to show you a little tip about storing your wood, storing your firewood, storing whatever it is, your oak, your cherry, your apple that you use on your smoker. Best thing to do is, if you can buy kiln dried, buy kiln dried. But the most important thing to do is keep it inside. I keep mine in the basement, in my workshop, tucked away underneath the bench. So I know it's always dry. It's always going to be ready to go. And I never have to worry about it. All right, we got the charcoal's going. It's not totally white. It's not all white yet. But that's going to be good enough for now, given the conditions. It's still raining outside. So we're going to leave these in here for a few minutes by themselves. But I'm going to go get the ribs and get those ready to go. Put those on. Because the first thing that we're going to is those ribs. Because they're going to take the longest. They're going to take the longest to cook. So we got to give them the most amount of time. And then after that, we're going to put the chicken and the beef short ribs on. Because they won't take as long. And the chicken we're going to cook a little hotter because it's chicken. All right, so I got the spare ribs on. I was going to take a look. I put them on. Meaty side towards the heat. All right, so they're on there. They're rubbed. They're seasoned up. I got my thermostat right there, keeping an eye on things for me. And my handy dandy little plastic flower pot that I don't know where the hell it came from, but I have it. And I use that to cover up the thermostat so it doesn't get wet and get ruined. So we're on. And I threw a couple of splits onto the fire. You see they're starting to rock and roll now. They're going. All right, we're about 2 hours into the cook. It's time to take the spare ribs off, wrap them, and it's time to then put on the chicken. What? As promised. Here it is, the Polish prince, Luke himself. He shows up just in time to drink and really just kind of eat and take advantage.
That's what I always do.
All the work has been done already. Right. So I'm going to put him to work.
Yep.
There. We'll get his beautiful face in the shot. So, yeah. Ribs off. Beef ribs on.
Yep.
Chicken on.
Yep.
Wrap spare ribs. Continue making magic.
Num, num, num.
All right. Get to it. It's going to be awful. But let's get a look at these ribs real quick. Those are looking really, really nice. Just starting to pull back a little bit right there. You can see on that. Beauty.
This, a little closer. There we go. We'll drop it.
All right.
We'll drop it.
Beef ribs are going to go up on the top shelf because, turn them. Rookie. Because they're not going to take very long to cook. They're only going to need like an hour or 2 hours. So we're going to put it on there. Chicken's going on. You put the breast towards the heat. And cooking the spatchcock chicken is going to be more like actually cooking it, not necessarily smoking it. Because it's going to be high heat right there. And we need some good flavor. All right.
All right,
so
let's close this for now.
No. Just go ahead and pull the ribs off.
That?
There's tongs right next to you. Left.
Oh
my God, this guy. All right.
Where?
He's still learning.
Where?
All right. So let's get these. We're gonna get these inside. We're gonna put the old Texas crutch on them. All right. We wrapped them up in foil.
Sure did.
We're gonna put them back on. You need to flip that over though before you put it on. So we put about a half a pound of butter in there. Put it on top. So as it's finishing up the cook, that butter's going to render down. It's going to get into there, and all those nooks and crannies is going to taste delicious. So probably going to cook for, I don't know, probably another couple hours, 2.5, 3. We'll see what we need to do. But all right. Luke's drinking his disgusting pickle beer. Leave a comment below and let everybody know how awful it is.
Tell me how amazing it is.
So we got the onions going on, and we got the whole garlic cloves drenched in
Oil.
olive oil. What'd you put on the onions?
Same thing, olive oil and some salt.
Okay. Those are gonna stay on for an hour and a half ish.
Hour and a half, something like that. They don't take very long to make.
Right on. All right, we're about 3.5 hours into the cook. We wrapped the ribs, got the short ribs on there. We put the vegetables on there, which we just took off. So those are about done. They smell fantastic. There's nothing like grilled smoked garlic.
Oh man, I can't.
Luke will even tell you that himself.
Yeah.
So
garlic beer. That's what we need.
you go right ahead and you be the pioneer of garlic beer, smart ass.
Yep.
So I'm gonna check the short ribs and then check the chicken right now and see how we're doing with all those. So I think we're doing all right. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Man, look at that chicken. That's looking nice. Nice color. The skin's starting to pull away, so it's getting crispy. And we see on the short ribs, the beef short ribs, that the starting to pull back on the bones. I don't think I'm going to wrap those. I think I'm just going to leave them as they are. Just give everything like another half an hour. And the spare ribs are still on there, juicing and stewing and all that butter and all that awesomeness. So I think we're going to be all right. What do you think?
Oh, I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
Take advantage. Take advantage. All right.
That's what I come here for.
Don't I know it?
That's what I come here for. You know, that's why I got into this thing, because I know I was going to get fed good. So
Nothing to contribute, just...
Yeah, I just eat.
Yeah.
I eat.
All right, so it's been about 4 hours for the spare ribs. We're taking everything off. 4 hours for the spare ribs, the beef ribs and the chicken. It's been about 2 hours. So we're going to take them off. We're going to let them rest for a half an hour. Not ideal. We want to do maybe a little bit longer next time, but we got the wives and we got the kids inside.
They're hungry.
Yeah,
Luke's hungry.
letting us know that they're ready to eat. So let's take a look. So those are the spare ribs. They're all wrapped. We're going to do a reveal for all that later. This guy knows what he's doing or not. Let's take a look at that chicken. Looking good.
Nice little crisp on it.
That's the idea. You want that skin to get a little bit crispy. The beef ribs. Woo! Nice, nice, nice pullback. All right, it's been 4 hours. Actually, a short day for a smoke, but we're about to see the payoff.
It just came right out.
Did you see that?
Beautiful.
Here, how about doing a little,
Look at that. Perfect.
pulling right out.
Perfect. Duck.
How's that ring? Pretty good.
There, man. Looks good.
Maybe not as much smoke as the other right? I think it looks pretty good right there.
Yeah.
That is tender.
Yep.
That's getting all kinds of touch.
Yep.
wait.
Actually, I smoked the whole lot.
Yeah.
It's just call it experiment.
Fooled me.
It's like a Spatchcock.
Oh, there you go. Can't waste that.
Instead of trying to fillet it into pieces, we're just gonna cut this bad boy into hogs. It's easy to cut. I cut the legs off. It's easy to cut the legs off. You just gotta find a joint. And before, you know what? Before I serve the heathens, I'm gonna go ahead and see. I'm gonna go ahead and see how I do.
Yeah, go for it.
Try a piece.
Enjoy the fruits here later.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I bet.
That's
I believe it. I believe it.
that's why you do it. That's why you live this life, baby. Cooking food, eating delicious stuff, and pulling bones all year long.
Oh, that's hot.
No,
All right.
it's so delicious.
All
All
right.
right. It's time to eat. We're going to enjoy all this with the family, with these heathen kids, and the wives if they're nice to us. Thanks for tuning in. We'll get you next time.